What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Bulbasaur TCG back with another video, and today I'm going to be opening the Tera Team Premium Collection box. Not gonna lie to you, I have very low expectations for this box because the last few times I've opened sealed product, it has been dog shit, for lack of better words, but you know, maybe this time it'll get better. The only reason I'm off camera right now is I'm trying not to show you guys the code card. But this box comes with 4 EXs already, which is partially why I'm not expecting really anything. Comes with a Spothra EX, 260 HP. It's got the ability Dazzling Gaze. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, attacks used by your opponent's active Pokemon cost 1 colorless more. And it has Psy Ball for 30 damage, plus this attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. It's alright. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I'm also not gonna say that it's good. Then we got the Arcanine EX, 280 HP. For 2 fire energy, it has Raging Claws for 30 damage. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Then for 3 fire energy, it has Bright Flame for 250. Discard 2 fire energy from this Pokemon. People in this family make me mad. Alright. Then we have the Garchomp EX, 320 HP. For 1 fighting energy, it has Hydrolander for 160, and attach up to 3 basic fighting energy cards from your discard pile to your bench Pokemon any way you like. Then for 2 colorless energy, it has Sonic Dive. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 120 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Very mid, although I've seen a few people try and make it work. Then we have probably the best card in the box. The Tera Mewtwo EX. It has 230 HP, so pretty low, but for 1 psychic energy, it has Transfer Charge and attach 2 basic psychic energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon any way you like. Then for 2 psychic energy, it has Photon Kinesis, 10 damage plus. This attack does 30 more damage for each psychic energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Then, last but not least, Hoopa EX. It has 220 HP. For 2 dark energy, it has Energy Crush. It does 50 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. And for 3 dark, it has Bandit's Fist for 200. And during your next turn, this Pokemon cannot use Bandit's Fist. So, there's all the all the promos, and then oh my goodness, for packs, it comes with 9 total. It comes with 1 Obsidian Flames, 2 Paldea Evolved, 2 Paradox Rift, 2 Temporal Forces, and 2 Twilight Masquerade. So, let's get into the first one, which is Obsidian Flames. I see that PSA 10 Charizard that I'm about to pull. Well, not anymore, because it's not a PSA 10 anymore. Alright. Fire Energy. Magnemite, Eevee, Toadscool, Houndour, Arboliva, Team Star Grunt, Altaria, Reverse Seismitoad. Already fixing the bulk. This is amazing. Reverse Clefairy, and ooh, okay. We got a Tyranitar EX. This card has 340 HP. For 1 fighting energy, it has Mountain Hurl for 120, and you discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Then for 2 fighting energy, it has Lightning Rampage for 150 plus. If your Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack does 100 more damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. onto how they evolved. Alright, Fire Energy, Noibat, Combi, Glimmet, Frigibax, Calamitous Wasteland, we're going to go with, Primeape, Grusha, Reverse Choice Belt, Reverse Magnemite, and a Holo Weavile. Yikes. Everything on my desk is getting in my way. Second pack of how they evolved. This time it is a Fighting Energy, Pincurchin, Makuhita, Magikarp, Litleo, Passimian, Reversal Energy, Therapeutic Energy, Reverse Rellor, Reverse Shinx, and a Hydreigon Holo Rare. Onto Paradox Rift. I've opened so much of this and Obsidian Flames that I am genuinely sick of it. But yeah, Grass Energy, Mantike, Gabite, Minun, Doublade, Norman, Orthworm, Toedscruel, Reverse Honedge, Reverse Vanillite, and an Altaria EX. Okay. This card has 260 HP. It has the ability Humming Heal. Once during your turn, you may heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. And for a Water and a Steel Energy, it has Light Pulse for 140. And during your opponent's next turn, prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. Not horrible, but not great. Alright, Grass Energy, Nickit, Knackley, Nimble, Yamask, Gorgeist, Tatsugiri, Vanillux, Reverse Apom, ooh, Aegislash Illustration, and the Aegislash Holo. Oh my, this card is actually really good. It has 150 HP, and it has the ability Mysterious Shield. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX and V. Sorry, this is getting on my nerves in the background here. And then for a Steel and a Colorless, it has Hard Bashing for 120 damage. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So it just breaks through everything. Alright, on to Temporal Forces. Probably the Scarlet Violet set that I've opened the least, at least pre-Shrouded Fable, that is. Because after that, everything got hard to find. Grass Energy, Drillbur, Rellor, Ponyta, Chatot, Mist Energy, Sawsbuck, Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking, Reverse Totodile, Reverse Screamtail, and a Brambleghast Holo Rare. Steel Energy, Drillbur, Rellor, Ponyta, Chatot, alright, Mudsdale, Explorer's Guidance, Colossal, Reverse Fortress, Reverse Iron Jugulus. Oof, this box is actually not doing horrible. Alright. We got a Full Art Farigiraf EX. It does 260 HP, and its ability Armor Tail prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's basic Pokemon EX. And then for a Psychic and 2 Colorless, it has Dirty Beam for 160. This Pokemon also does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. It's not that bad, actually. On to Twilight Masquerade. I'd really like to see a Greninja. Just saying. Or Tiamat's Gogurpon. You know, bless me. Bless up. Water Energy. Flabebe. Litwick. Poochyena. Palisand. Tatsugiri. Farigiraf. Jamming Tower. Reverse Thwackey. Reverse Darmanitan. And an Infernape Hollow Rare. Alright, on to the last pack. Let's see. See if Twilight's gonna bless me or not. Probably not. Twilight hates me, but you know, we're gonna see anyways. Fighting Energy. Aeron. Spinarak. Sandshrew. Darumaka. Florges. Bellibolt. Hassel. Reverse Eevee. Reverse Poliwag. Oh, wrong Ogerpon, but the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon EX. Not going to complain, really playable. Has 210 HP. Its ability Cornerstone Stance prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon that have an ability. Then, for a fighting and 2 colorless, it has Demolish for 140. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance or by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. Wow. This box definitely did a lot better than I expected it to. The Espathra, Arcanine, Garchomp, Tyranitar, Mewtwo, Hoopa, Cornerstone, Altaria, Farigiraf, and the Aegislash. How many hits was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5 promos and 5 hits out of 9 packs. This box was stacked. But that has been Bulbasaur TCG signing off.